Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with the throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Murray with the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On 4th down, here's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. It'll be the first and more. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Machine Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
9 yards. That's good. Baltimore.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's tackled at
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
Baltimore. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Another run for Henry. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 7.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And dose of the hurry up here. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Running once more with Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Offense in the hurry up here.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Trying down the middle with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 3rd down.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
That's good from Baltimore.
They send the tight end in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st down, and they go back to Henry. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Offense to the line fast.
1 yard gain.
Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. It's a race down the right side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Plowing up the middle. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So we're through 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. The toss now to Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Play fake. Jackson. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive.
Their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The 1st down carry for Conner. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Connor here from the gun. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Looking underneath here for Connor. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Ravens nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for
All
Arizona.
set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
DC,
Ravens to the line now. First and
180.
Lamar off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet down the right side. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Ali to return it. And he takes this one all the way. Touchdown on the kick return.
Touchdown.
This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just...
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. The point after left on the table.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Clean it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
By Connor out of the backfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
He'll throw it. He's got McBride complete. Big man showing up the yards. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Shut up!
They go play fake with Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and
Play action now with Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry-up here.
And the Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Running this with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Five still to go here. This is second down. They'll go play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Forced out to his right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Running back sent in motion.
13.
On first down, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 7.
Lamar now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
They'll take over first and 10.
Man, great.